Have you heard that humans are paying 250,000 naira per annum to live under this bridge in Lagos, Nigeria? If I talk now, Lagosians will come for me and send me back to my state. But I must talk, oh. Hello, my people. I'm back again to discuss money matters that concern us as Nigerians. Madre mia. Today's story is mind-boggling. Recently, I uploaded this video where I was talking about Lagos state government building low-cost housing. But Lagosians were here attacking me, telling me that they have low-cost housing, that I should keep my mouth shut, that I should go back to my state. They were using low-cost housing that Jakonde built more than 40 years ago to be proud in. And I was like, how can you use this to defend your leaders? Does it mean that Nigerians don't like good things? I may not be from your state, but if I demma, something way good. You don't like good things? In an oil-producing nation, people are living under the bridge and paying 250,000 naira per annum. You see what I'm saying? I am today years old when I learned that people pay to live under the bridge. Yeah. You know, when you say that somebody lives under the bridge, it's a kind of saying that you used to insult people. That they're the poorest of the poorest in the society. That's why they live under the bridge. I did not know that it's possible for people to pay to live under the bridge or to pay 250,000 naira per annum to live under the bridge. Hey, have you seen these bridges? They have scrummy gutter, smelly gutter passing through that place. Hey! And people will live there in wretched houses in Bako and be paying 250,000 naira per annum. If these people can pay 250,000 naira per annum, don't you think that if the government builds low-cost housing for them, they will be able to pay this same amount of money and live in a decent house where human beings live and be paying this off, on a rent-to-own basis, and before you know it, they will be landlords. Hi! God, we should be ashamed of ourselves. So let's start from 1999. In your heart of hearts, put nonsense tribalism apart. Put bigotry aside. If Tinubu had built low-cost housing in 1999, in his first tenure in office, 1999, 2009, 2019, that's 20 years, so 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Counting this year, that's 25 years. 25 years is the length of mortgage repayments in Western countries. You buy a much more expensive house in Obodo, and within 25 years, you've completely paid it off. But in Nigeria, the kind of low-cost housing I'm talking about in 1999 would have cost about 2.5 to 3 million naira to build. I'm saying this because you remember that hostel that we have in the village, that bungalow, that massive bungalow with 16 rooms, how many toilets? 4 toilets and 4 bathrooms and the kitchen. Yeah, that house is massive compared to something like 2-bedroom house or 3-bedroom house, low-cost housing that you can build for people. That house cost us 6.5 million. I mean, there are other expenses that you don't normally record, but 6.5 million in 2005, 2006 to build that massive house. The cost of that house back then in 2005, 2006 will build about 3 low-cost houses, maybe 2-bedroom house back in 2005, 2006. But we're talking about 1999, 2000, 2001, 2002. At most 2.5 million. would have, okay, let's say they will add all their, you know how they inflate contracts. 3 million would have built one of such houses. Or twin, you know how they build those low-cost houses is like semi-detached. Yeah, because they're joined in the middle like this, one flat on this side, one flat on this side. And if they, say to save land, they can build multi-story building like you have in Dolphin Estate. If they had built it back then, and people were paying, even back then, rent was so cheap. And I mean, if they used 3 million naira to build a house and somebody was paying 100,000 naira back then, 100,000, I don't know, 3 million divided by, let's say, 100,000. Is this a lot for a civil servant to pay per year back then in early 2000s? I don't think so. Yeah, okay, let's say 100,000. You have, this is per annum, you have 30. So 30 years, the person would have had 5 years left to pay off the house, because we're already on the 25th year. That's not bad, because here in developed countries, people pay off mortgages between 25 and 30 years. So that's okay. And I'm pretty sure they will make it in such a way that if you have more money, you can pay it off a lot faster. I mean, normally you pay 100,000 naira per annum, but if you happen to have 200,000 naira, you should be allowed so that you can pay it off earlier and own the house earlier. But look at people living like animals under the bridge and yet paying 250,000 naira per annum. I still can't get over this fact that people are paying to live under the bridge. Live under the bridge. And a lot of money at that. And this money goes to older people, no? That collect money from street traders. Are they not the same people that collect money from these people? Whether they remit it to the state government, I don't know. I don't know. Hey, God. Wonder shall never end. I don't know whether they remit it to, but now it has come full circle. It's the same state government that has come there to demolish these shacks. Where are all these people going to? To the streets. Because there's still no low-cost housing waiting for them to move into. This is the lowest of the lowest hanging fruit. I mean, that story that on hearing that these people can pay 250,000 naira, that's an incentive for the government to build a house for them. Let them even be paying that 250,000 naira. Two-bedroom flat won't cost the government a lot of money. The government of Lagos State has money. They have money. Why is it that when somebody that has seen how countries work more than you have come out and tell you this is your right, this is what the government can do for you, you start attacking that person? How do you not like something good? Is it me that the Lagos State government is building houses for? It's not me. I live here. I've settled here. I can retire here and die here. I have an option. But when I see these things, I've seen the world, seen these things, and I'm telling you guys, assuming you don't know, because it's possible you don't know, but somebody that has seen that these things can work in an oil-producing nation, this country that I live in, does not have as much natural resources as Nigeria. They don't have like 1/4 of what we have, natural resources as Nigeria. Yet, you will not see somebody sleeping under the bridge here, let alone pay to sleep under the bridge. Okay, this thing is not funny, but it's funny at the same time. Funny because I can imagine the attack. Bring it on. This skin or this body is reflexive. As you throw it to me, it's coming back to you because you're the one suffering it. Because I don't believe there's anybody, or let me say, it's hard for me to believe that somebody that has seen how the Western world works will see what is happening in Lagos and be happy with it. We should all be ashamed. It's still all our country. Yeah, you may say go back to your state, but it's still my country. When a foreigner reads this thing in the news, all of us will be feeling the shame, or should be feeling the shame, because I know that some people are shameless. So it's shocking. Okay, in that video I was talking about landlords, right? I was talking about the tenancy law that Sanwo-Olu was proposing for landlords. Okay, these people that you have destroyed their homes down, you've chased them right or straight back into the arms of the landlords that you people were attacking me for. You see what I'm saying? The governor or the leaders should be able to give the citizens what is due to them. They owe the citizens a decent life. First of all, if you have ever looked down, like on one of those bridges, you look down when you're, because usually there's a lot of traffic there, you look down, you see the kind of condition these people live in. And to hear that they pay as much as 250,000 naira per year to live there, I wept for them. I wept for them because we deserve better. We deserve better as humans. We deserve better as humans, first of all. And we deserve better as humans that were born into a country with a lot of natural resources. But mismanagement will not allow our leaders give us what is due to us. Yet, some people are proudly defending them. I understand that you can be, sit on the look. You don't want to talk because you are afraid. But stop supporting now. Something good is something good. Like, it's like night and day. You don't need, it's a no-brainer. You don't need anybody to tell you. Anyway, my people, this is the news I said let me bring to you today because, really, 250,000 naira. People are paying to live under the bridge. But if you tell them to pay 500,000 for in a decent house, they will be saying that you're a Shylock landlord. I didn't know that people have money. Like, seriously, people have money to be paying for sharks under a bridge. Or are there some luxurious parts of that under bridge that I don't know about? Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, click the like button, comment below, and tell me what you think about this whole situation of under bridge paying 250,000 naira per annum as rent. See you in the comments.